Not everyone living in the city has an urban sense of style, so I'll transform this kitchen from plain and cluttered to clean-lined cottage-style chic, and this haphazard living room to the height of modern country. And the best part, I'm gonna do all of this with fresh, eco-friendly touches. Bringing a kitchen and living area into the 21st century doesn't have to mean losing its classic appeal. Virginia loves her cozy cottage-style home in the midst of the city, and as a professional photographer, she pays a lot of attention to the visual world around her.
There is a pretty to what I like. You know, the girly girl. It's nice to embrace that.
She also embraces the importance of environmental responsibility.
So I don't want to make a huge footprint. I like to reuse what I've got.
And Virginia has got a lot.
I've inherited things from my grandmother and from my mother, so I have a few too many things.
Okay, here we are. You have a lot of furniture, Virginia.
I know.
And a lot of different styles, too. I feel a bit of a country vibe here.
Yeah, I love the country. If I could have a little country house and then a place in the city, I'd be very, very happy.
Okay, so what's happening in the kitchen?
The clutter just makes me nuts. I have no place to put anything at all. You can't hide anything. And I'm a visual person, so I really like to have a nice, serene place where when I come home. The floor is horrendous. The stove, the pilot lights are always on, so it's not very healthy.
There's just so much potential in this space.
Yeah.
So let me get going.
Okay.
And I promise you that you will be happy. Virginia has done her best to give this kitchen a little bit of a cosmetic lift, but everything is going. Because this kitchen is an eco-disaster, with energy-sucking and faulty appliances, little natural light, and a drafty door. So we'll recycle all of it and bring in an entirely environmentally friendly new kitchen. We'll start by installing a new state-of-the-art stove and hood fan, add an energy and water-efficient dishwasher, and swap out this inefficient fridge for an eco-wise one. But we'll maintain the placement and footprint of the existing appliances, saving money and materials. This whole business where the cabinets is covering the window, that's gotta go. So we'll remove the upper cabinets on this side of the kitchen and install floor-to-ceiling cupboards on the other side. We'll change out this sink and replace the L-shaped countertop with a piece that doesn't divide the space. Then we'll put in a subway tile counter-to-ceiling backsplash and introduce natural wooden countertops for a taste of country. And then the floors. The floors are going to be completely changed. I'm thinking a rich colored bamboo, which will be a great contrast to what will be freshly painted walls. And I want to replace this inefficient door with one that will let in a lot more light. Virginia has a lot of beautiful pieces in her living room, and in complete contrast to what I'm doing in the kitchen, where I'm taking everything away, in this spot, almost everything is staying. We'll update these chairs with new upholstery and add cushions to help tie these diverse pieces together. I'll lay down a carpet to ground the seating area and bring in curtains with some color. I'll have Christian mount picture rails on this wall so that Virginia can easily change up her favorite photos. And I'll mat and frame some of her work so it's ready to be displayed. I'll make better use of her modern credenzas, and I'll find a mix of country and contemporary-inspired pieces to hang around the room. I think Virginia's style is modern country, and that's what I'm gonna do in this space. In the living room, that means exposed wood, antique furniture, and country colors like pale sky blue and warm wheat yellow, all offset by strong modern shapes. And by refurbishing Virginia's existing furniture with natural fabric, we'll have a green and gorgeous makeover. In the kitchen, we'll use clean, contemporary lines and stainless steel surfaces in direct contrast to natural wood and classic touches. Both rooms will be a glorious and green marriage of modern function and fabulous country feel. First up, dealing with Virginia's temporary picture gallery that's currently in the space just off the living room. The project that I want you to handle, Christian, is a stacked picture rail. That'll give Virginia a better way to display her prized pictures than taping them to the wall.
What kind of material are you thinking about for this?
I'm thinking wood.
And we'll paint that, or?
You're gonna paint it.
Okay.
And I just haven't decided yet whether we're going to paint the wood out the exact same color as the wall or if I'm gonna leave them white. And I need you to mount it securely to the wall.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So the first thing that I want you to do, Julia, I need fabric.
And what kind of fabrics, what material do you have in mind?
See the picture with the little boy
Yeah.
in the wheat field? Think that when you're sourcing fabrics.
Yeah, it's very comforting.
Okay.
We've got work to do.
It's hard to imagine big box stores as eco-friendly places to shop, but many now offer products that are environmentally certified, like these country-inspired countertops. So are these my wood choices?
Yes, this is actually a really beautiful oak countertop that has a more pronounced grain in it. And then you can have it resanded, so it really will last a lifetime.
I'm gonna take this one.
Perfect.
And when it comes to cabinetry, your best eco option is a product made from environmentally certified lumber. These are the doors. They've got a nice raised panel in a shaker style, traditional, but it's a bit wider, so it feels...
still contemporary.
Yeah, it feels fresh. And then these are the glass cabinets that I want to use up top.
They'll work really well together.
I want that range. I think that will fit perfectly into that modern country style. We'll also need an energy-saving refrigerator, a water-saving dishwasher, and a classic faucet and sink. And our construction crew is already making room for our eco-friendly purchases. We're recycling the wood from our old cabinets, safely disposing of this insulation and subfloor, and making way for our brand new room.
So I designed these shelves in two parts. Once the cleat's mounted on the wall, it will be slotted right into the shelf.
One of the problems of a modern renovation is that the newness of it all can overpower a home's old school character. So we're preserving the warmth of Virginia's cottage-style kitchen and living room by introducing modern elements that have a country feel. I've sourced classic and eco-friendly cabinetry and countertops from a big box store. For Virginia's living room, Julia has found some beautiful and natural fabric. Simple upholstery fabric to rejuvenate our homeowners' existing furniture, and pretty fabrics to further dress up our eco-wise room. I'll frame and properly mat some of Virginia's photographs and get Christian to hang picture rails to better display them. We've stripped out and leveled the worn kitchen floor and removed the chipped and dated backsplash. And this is what's going to be on the floors, which is going to be a vast improvement from that old linoleum. It's a bamboo in a chestnut color. That'll match the floor color in the living room. And since bamboo is a sustainable product, it's a smart eco choice too. I hung these paint samples on the wall because I wanted to check out the way it looks in the light, but I'm definitely going to go with this color. It's sort of a soft yellow with a little drop of honey in it. And I think that it will work beautifully in the entire space to unify the kitchen and the living area. But then on this wall, there's not going to be any paint. I'm going to use a subway tile. It's a classic, and I'm gonna lay it in a brick pattern, and that is going to be dramatic and gorgeous. And these are my fabric selects. I'll use them to refresh Virginia's original living room chairs, except for this one, that I'll leave as is. This black chair is gonna tie in with all the black and white photography and that picture rail project that Christian is doing. I'm gonna take this green fabric on here and I'm gonna add on a hemp that's just in a natural tone. And I'm gonna put the same hemp on this chair, and that's gonna unify these two chairs, and then it's the pillows that are gonna add the color and pattern. So these are my selects. I've got this buttery yellow, and then this brown linen diamond pattern. And then this is the fabric that I'm going to use for our drapes. And because it's 100% linen, it too is a good eco choice. All the colors are going to work together. They feel country, and yet they have a modern element to them all. Since Virginia likes to change the photos she displays, picture rails are the best option. Fewer holes in the wall. You can buy these at big box stores, but I wanted one that was longer, closer to 8 feet. So Christian made them out of pine and poplar. The outside facing is 1 inch thick and 3 inches wide, joined with glue and a nail gun. The key, though, is attaching it, or any free-floating shelf, to the wall in an older home like this.
This wall is a plaster and lath wall, and I just don't want to risk cracking this. I'm going to use a toggle bolt, and so that will go right into the wall. The first thing I have to do is measure the location for each rail. The bottom one will be 40 inches from the floor for best sight lines. Then I'll leave 20 inches between each of the other rails. There's two parts to it. The cleat, which is mounted on the wall, and the shelf. So once the cleat's mounted on the wall, it will be slotted right into the shelf, like so. Now I'm gonna tack this cleat in like 3 spots. And what that's gonna do is make a mark where I wanna use the toggle bolts. Then I remove the cleat from the wall and make the holes larger to accommodate the toggle bolts. Really good stuff for mounting just about anything onto a wall, because chances are you've got to fasten it somewhere where there isn't a stud. So here's the cleat that I put the holes in before. Push that bolt through the hole I made earlier. So now I want to push the clip into the hole. There we go, I can hear it grabbing. Now I tighten up each of the screws, which pulls the butterfly part of the toggle tight to the inside of the wall. I'm gonna mount the shelf onto the cleat. I'm just gonna put a few little screws in here to secure that along into the cleat. You'll never see them after it gets all painted. Really solid. Just gonna do that 2 more times. We're done.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen, all for free. No subscription required.
And they'll become the perfect place to showcase Virginia's ever-changing photo gallery. The kitchen cabinets are being installed. Our new apron front sink has a modern country style, and our eco-smart appliances have arrived. We're giving the whole space a facelift with a fresh coat of low VOC soft yellow paint, and we've properly framed up Virginia's kitchen window to the world. I have a mat that has a black core, and that mat really enhances the black and white. There's nothing like a country escape, but what's a city girl to do? Especially when you're looking for an eco-friendly makeover without spending a ton of cash. We're transforming this inefficient and worn-out kitchen and living room into a space with a cohesive and modern country style. We're redoing this room in a totally eco-smart way by refurbishing what Virginia already has, using warm fabrics and country colors. And in the kitchen, we've removed Virginia's energy-wasting appliances and we're converting it to state-of-the-art, sourcing everything from a big box store. It's amazing the difference that a coat of paint and a new floor plan can make. This buttery yellow is really inviting and cheery, and it beautifully complements our new upholstery on Virginia's original furniture pieces. For a modern counterpoint in the room, we've placed her credenzas side by side below Christian's perfect picture rails. I just need to kid them out with some new pictures. We're gonna frame Virginia's artwork. I cased out the rest of the house and found some great table options, and we're rearranging the whole space for better flow. But the real difference is in the kitchen. Our fabulous new range maintains the same footprint as the old one, but is significantly more energy efficient and a lot better looking. And it picks up on our stainless steel fridge on the other side, which is sandwiched between our pantry doors. Then we have glass cabinetry up top for the pretty stuff, and we can hide away all of the food and the things that aren't so pretty in this cabinetry. On the other side, we've introduced counter-to-ceiling subway tiles, and this is where I'll add open shelving above our new eco-wise countertops. Our stainless steel cart. Of course, it picks up on all the stainless steel appliances in the room. It's going to have some great storage. It's also going to function as a bar. And we've added a draft-free and sunny kitchen door. And then the last thing that needs to happen in this space is the lighting needs to be changed. So we're gonna have a flush ceiling-mounted light fixture here. And then in the living area, I'm going to put dead center a large wicker pendant. And that says modern country like nothing else. To find original art that complements Virginia's photographs, I'm going to meet artist Scott Steele. His distinctive photorealism style contains both modern and country flair.
Now I'm back into, like, not really retro, it's just earlier, simpler time paintings that sort of bring me back to the past.
This is where all the action happens,
that's
huh?
where it happens.
Yeah,
Good to
nice to
see
see you. I have a client, and her space is modern country.
Well, now you came to the right place.
Where's the inspiration come from?
Well, a lot of these are abandoned farmhouses. I find they have a lot of history, and I just find them fascinating.
I feel like I can just walk into that painting, and I've actually been to that restaurant.
That one I especially like the retro sign and the three-dimensionality of it.
So I'm going to take this picture and one or two of the barns. So I guess what I should do is have you wrap them, and then I'll come back and pick them up.
Okay.
Virginia is a talented professional photographer, so I'm gonna mat some of her photos. I like neutral mats, like a cream, a white, an ivory. I don't like colorful mats so much because it really distracts from the photo. This is a double mat, and the inside one is called the reveal. You can use it to pick up a tone in your picture, and you'll add another layer of interest to your framing. I have a mat that has a black core, and that mat is great for black and white photography. It really enhances the black and white. Both the black core and the double mat will cost you a little more than a single standard mat, but great matting can make all the difference to your pictures. That's something that you want to do when you've got beautiful photos that are all about your memories.
Look at it. This is not my house.
Living in a big city doesn't mean you have to have an urban sense of style. Just as an eco-friendly kitchen doesn't mean you have to spend a fortune. Virginia is a professional photographer who loves her cozy cottage home in the midst of the big city. But her worn-out and inefficient kitchen and living room were crying out for an eco-smart makeover that would reflect her modern country style. So we've turned this out-of-date kitchen into a culinary oasis. A formerly impractical space is now the epitome of fabulous form and modern function. A haphazard-looking living room has become a country warm and beautifully inviting area. A tired and mismatched grouping of furniture is now a stunning and cohesive collection of Virginia's finds, refurbished in natural fabrics. This is a kitchen that is completely eco-friendly, and I know that Virginia is going to love this style. I didn't change the footprint of the kitchen. The fridge is still in this space, but this one is Energy Star qualified. And her 36-inch stove was replaced by a 36-inch range with a stainless steel backsplash and a super large hood fan. I had the backsplash tiled from the countertop all the way to the ceiling, and that's what gives this space a real farmhouse feel. And we installed a beautiful pendant light in front of the window. By replacing the cabinets on this wall with stainless steel shelving, we've opened up the kitchen even more. There's those gorgeous display cabinets that are lit so that we can see all of her beautiful glass walls. If I'd gone with all stainless steel hardware, it would have felt a little bit boring, a little too modern, so I kicked it up a notch with some touches of black hardware. The oak countertops were a great eco-friendly choice to make. They tie into the floors, and these are bamboo floors. We took away that bulky L of the island, and we put in a stainless steel cart. On the other side, we placed pine stools for a versatile bar area, and we painted them in a neutral gray to work with all the stainless. And we put the drawers on this side of the room, so now she can have flatware there, she can store linens in there. And finally, we painted our new door and all the trim in the same warm yellow as the rest of the kitchen and living area. In the living area, the first thing we needed to do was change up that floor plan. It just wasn't working. Her two modern credenzas, we butted them together and placed them below the picture rail, now filled with Virginia's matted photos and some of Scott Steele's paintings that beautifully bridge our modern country theme. And then we dressed up the sofa with some new pillows and linens, and Virginia's modern feather photo is the perfect complement to our new seating area. We refreshed this chair here, and we covered it in hemp fabric, gave it a nail head detail. It looks brand new. We recovered her Queen Anne chair in a soft yellow textured fabric. That's the same fabric that we used in some of the pillows, and of course, the buttery yellow on the walls. The drapery panels. They're a soft blue color, they're linen, they remind me of a country retreat. We found most of our tables in other parts of the house. This great coffee table and tiered side table offer a modern touch, and the pedestal table provides great shape. And then everything is anchored by the seagrass carpet on the floor. And then as you look up, above me is this giant white wicker pendant shade. And the wicker says country, but the shape and scale of it is modern.
Oh, wow. Wow, it's beautiful. I don't know what to say. It's gorgeous.
Do you love it?
Thank you.
It's a very long embrace, so you must like it.
Oh, look at it. This is not my house.
It is your house.
It's a new, improved version. Like, I get to live here?
It's your house.
These floors are amazing.
Aren't they? You know the thing about the appliances is that we didn't move any.
Dishwasher. Wow.
Yes, we gave you a dishwasher.
I can have dinner parties now.
Are you?
Oh, I love these kind of fridges. These are amazing.
Yeah, super energy efficient.
Thanks, honey.
This modern country makeover is as fresh and airy as a prairie farmhouse, and it's in a completely urban part of town. Living in the city doesn't have to mean turning your back on the country. You really can have it all.